Hi, this is your life coaching tip of the week for the week of March 18th. This is Elizabeth Medlock from Life by Design Coaching. Actually filming this on Friday, March 15th. Happy St. Patrick's Day coming up this weekend. I've been away for a while trying to finish my book, but my book is finished and I'm halfway through the process. Finishing the book is just 50% there and I'm tired, but I will keep going. Wanted to do the video today on the concept of self-control or self-restraint, or it's known as willpower, self-discipline. There's been a lot of new research on that in the last couple of years. Self-control, self-discipline has become kind of a hot topic in psychology. And the reason why I want to talk about it, why I brought it up, is mostly because I've been fasting for I think today is my 14th day of a 19-day fast. It's not like I know 14 days without food, I die, but it's sun up to sundown, so you can't eat during the day. So I usually go about 13 hours without eating, which has led me into a huge process of having to use a lot of self-restraint and a lot of self-control. And I still have Girl Scout cookies in the house, so it's very, very hard. And I'm sure my cat is behind me, so welcome Callie, my cat, to the Life Coaching Tip of the Week videos, which I usually don't let her in, but she wants to be in every week, so there she is right there. So anyway, self-control, self-restraint, self-discipline is actually, what they're finding now, one of the most important skills that you can have. If you look at the benefits of self-control and self-discipline, especially in teaching it early to children, if you look at children that have more self-discipline and more self-control, they end up being better decision makers, less risk takers, getting into less trouble as adolescents, and grow up to be pretty level-headed, good judgment, good decision-making adults. So from the very beginning, it's important to teach self-control. But even if you don't have a lot of self-control, you can learn it as an adult. And if you think about self-control and self-discipline, it really is the cornerstone and the important skill in so many things that we try to do. If you think about exercise, if you think about addictions, if you think about completing work tasks and the concepts of procrastination. I work with so many clients that say, I procrastinate, I'm not exercising, overeating. All of those things are dependent on the concept of having some type of self-control. Alcoholism, like I said, addictions, all those things really. Again, all those plans that we lay out for ourselves, all those New Year's resolutions that we make are all dependent on whether we can exert some level of self-discipline and self-control. And it's not easy, but it's so important for everyone to do. One of the things that's important that they found is that again, that is related to decision making, also to intelligence. Actually, the same factors that create people that are intelligent, both socially intelligent, having EQ and IQ, are related to having self-control, and also that people that have better self-control also tend to be better overall decision makers in life, and also tend to be more successful. So self-control is just linked to all these other things that really make you successful as an adult. One of the ways that you can start to exert self-control if you don't have any is to just do it in one area of your life, because what they found is if you can exert self-control in one area, what the benefits kind of expand out into all areas of your life, as long as you can do it and do it consistently. So let's say, for example, you need to exercise, or it's an eating issue. Let's just pick exercise for an example. If you can exert self-control or willpower around exercise, that you're going to be disciplined about that one thing, and you can stick to it for a certain amount of time, say a month, 2 months, you'll find that you are better able to exert self-control in other areas because you've done that one thing, and because you've had success experiences from doing that. And so you can do this with exercise, you can do this with eating, you can do this with work tasks. So you can do work tasks, those people that procrastinate. You can set up a work plan with goals and tasks and to-do things. And if you can do that and check off your items and do that for a month, for 6 weeks, and have, again, success after success after success, and stick with it, then you'll find that you can exert control in other areas of your life. One of the things I think is really important is what they found is The first time you exert willpower or self-control is easier. It's the day after day after day because it's called ego depletion. So over time, you've used an amount of energy to exert this self-control, and it gets harder and harder and harder. I can say definitely in this fasting period now, 14 out of 19 days, it is getting actually harder. I'm starting to get kind of a little bit worn down and extremely hungry. And because I've had ego depletion, because I've exerted energy for 14 solid days in self-restraint of not eating, that's actually getting harder for me. But once I get through this 19, days, then I've been able to do it for 19 days. So for me, that means, okay, if I cannot eat from sundown for 19 days, I can do a lot of other things in my life. Another thing that's important for people that are trying to do something like quit overeating or quit smoking or quit drugs or quit whatever, is that something that somebody told me. Having a cigarette doesn't make you a smoker again. So you can fall off the wagon, but that falling off the wagon, and a lot of people leads to continually falling off the wagon. Oh, well, the heck with it. I had a cigarette, now I'm a smoker. I might as well just smoke the rest of the pack. Or I had a drink, I might as well keep drinking. Or, I didn't exercise this week, so F it, I'm not going to exercise the rest of the month. Or I didn't exercise today, I didn't meet with my trainer, I didn't do this, I didn't do the task this week, or I didn't make it this goal today, so tomorrow, whatever, I'm done. And I think that's an important thing to remember, is that you are going to feel kind of weaker and weaker, sometimes over days, but it's the overcoming of that and the having success of that makes a difference. So just because you slip, it doesn't mean you can go back into that mode and say kind of, okay, forget it. I'm off the train now, and I might as well just go all the way downhill with this. So keep on track. It's not easy, but learning self-control is really what makes you successful. Self-control and self-discipline in all areas of your life are going to make you healthier, happier, and just better functioning all around. So read more. There's a lot of research now just in the last 2 years on the concepts of willpower, self-control, and self-discipline. I encourage you to look it up. And I hope you enjoyed this Life Coach Tip of the Week. I'll see you next week. I really will. I'll be back next week with another tip. Have a great week.